Rome, a name that still echoes through history like a legend carved in stone. Among all the wonders created by the Roman Empire, one structure rises above them all, not just as a building, but as a symbol of power, control, and ambition. A structure so massive, so precise, that even today it feels impossible. And yet, it was built nearly 2,000 years ago. No machines, no modern tools, no reinforced steel, only human hands, raw engineering genius, and the will of an empire. This is the Colosseum, a stone giant designed not just to impress the world, but to dominate it. To send a message, Rome is eternal. But behind its perfect arches lies a far darker truth. A story written in ambition, sweat, blood, and spectacle. To understand the Colosseum, we must go back to a city changed forever by fire. In 64 AD, Rome was devastated by a massive fire during the reign of Emperor Nero. Entire districts burned to ash, and rumors spread that the emperor himself may have started it. On those ruins, Nero built his extravagant palace, the Domus Aurea, a golden palace filled with luxury, artificial lakes, and vast gardens while the people suffered outside its walls. After Nero's death, everything changed. Power shifted to Emperor Vespasian, founder of the Flavian dynasty. He needed something powerful, something that would erase the memory of tyranny and rebuild trust with the people. So he made a bold decision. Where Nero's private lake once stood, a public arena would rise. A place for the people, not the emperor. A symbol of unity, entertainment, and imperial strength. But also pure political strategy. Because Rome understood something simple. Control the people's attention, and you control the empire. Construction began in 72 AD. The site was cleared, drained, and transformed into one of the largest building projects in ancient history. Massive travertine stones were transported across long distances, pulled by oxen, lifted by wooden cranes, and shaped by thousands of workers, slaves, engineers, and craftsmen working together. Day and night, the structure grew. But the real genius wasn't the labor, it was the design. Arches and vaults distributed weight perfectly, allowing the structure to rise higher without collapsing. A system so efficient that modern engineers still admire it today. In just 8 years, under Emperor Titus, the Colosseum was completed. No one believed it could be done so fast. But Rome didn't just build with stone. It built with discipline, ambition, and vision. When it opened in 80 AD, the Colosseum could hold around 70,000 spectators. And what they saw inside was unlike anything in history. Social order was built into every seat. Emperors and senators sat closest to the action. Merchants and citizens higher up, and the poorest citizens at the top, still inside but far from power. At the center lay the arena, a sand-covered stage designed to absorb blood. Below it was the hypogeum, a hidden underground network of tunnels, cages, and lifts. From there, animals, fighters, and props could suddenly appear in the arena. It was not just entertainment. It was a machine built for spectacle. The shows began with wild hunts. Lions, tigers, bears, and exotic animals were brought from across the empire, many killed purely for entertainment. Then came public executions. Criminals and prisoners were thrown into deadly scenarios, often staged as myths for the crowd. And finally, the gladiators. Trained fighters, many enslaved or captured in war, but some volunteers seeking fame. They fought with discipline, skill, and brutal precision. The crowd decided their fate. A gesture from the emperor could mean life or death. On rare occasions, the arena was even flooded for naval battles, turning the Colosseum into a sea of warships and chaos. But this was never just sport. It was control. Bread and circuses, food and entertainment were used to keep the population loyal, distracted, and obedient. And it worked. The Colosseum became the heartbeat of Roman power. Architecturally, it was a masterpiece. Around 189 meters long, 156 meters wide, and nearly 50 meters high, like a 17-story building. Its exterior was layered with arches and classical columns, blending strength with beauty. Inside, it functioned like a modern stadium. 70,000 people could enter or exit within minutes, using a complex system of passages and stairways. Even the seats were numbered and organized by class. Above it all, a massive fabric canopy, the velarium, protected spectators from the sun, operated by sailors of the Roman Navy. Every detail had purpose. Every stone had meaning. But over time, greatness fades. When the Western Roman Empire collapsed, the Colosseum slowly lost its purpose. The games stopped, the crowds disappeared, and the arena fell silent. Later, it became a fortress, a shelter, and even a quarry. Its stones were reused to build churches and palaces across Rome. Earthquakes destroyed large sections, and nature slowly reclaimed parts of it. For centuries, it was half ruin, half legend. Yet it never truly died. In time, it became a symbol of history itself, a reminder of both Rome's greatness and its brutality. Today, millions visit it every year. They stand where emperors once ruled and where crowds once roared. And if you listen closely, you can almost hear the echoes. The clash of steel, the roar of the crowd, the silence after the fall. The Colosseum is not just ancient history. It is eternal memory carved in stone.